one of the reasons why we were playing football, to create as many highlights as possible. And I think we had actually the first real highlight was maybe the second round in the European qualification against Edinburgh at that time. And out of this, it creates a situation with a lot of expectations and a lot of hope as well. So if we can make these steps again, it would be marvelous for all of us. Some experiences now with the way we are playing. Where are the weak sides? Where are the possibilities? How will the new players influence the way we are playing? How influenced the last season the way we are playing right now? Against the ball, we don't want to change that much. We should find a little bit more solutions with the ball. That's where we are working in the pre-season. And of course, I think the most important thing for all of us is also handling expectations. We had a marvelous first season, but it's still the same situations. The strategy is built for the next years, not only for this year right now. So we still have a lot of work to do, and we will fail in some situations this year. Then we have to look for maybe some other players. Some players will be positive this year. Maybe some of the people were wondering a little bit what has happened with Jan Clement. Why is he still here at the club? But that is one of my jobs to see who is on which level and who can make the next step here. And Jan is looking really. He was one of the, not surprises, but one of the obviously good players in the preseason. So I have a lot of not only expectations but also hopes in him, for example. Also, Sven made another step. Some of the other guys as well. So it will be really interesting to see who is making the next step, who cannot follow the way we are playing, and how the team is developing within this second year now. We had the situation last year where everything was new and everything was exciting, and now it's a little bit more business as usual, and we have to make sure that we will find this excitement level again we had last year. Also to entertain. Yeah, the way we are playing is close to be impossible to be business as usual, because it's on each game day again. We said that last year in a lot of time. On each game day again, you have to win the duels. You have to create a number up situation. You have to make the sprints in the offense and in the defense. You have to make the backtracking. You have to accept that there could be a lot of tricky situations in the defense in the 1 versus 1. So the situations are still the same, and we have to handle these situations. I think the whole club is making steps right now, and we have to be patient enough to wait for these steps, and do not expect, well, now we have that level and now go to the next level. The way is going upwards right now, but we have to be sure that we are not expecting too fast steps in a short time. The ambition is always the same. We want to entertain the fans with the way we are playing. We want to have a special way of playing that nobody else in Denmark is playing, and only a few teams in Europe. So that's what we want to do, and we want to bring the players on a level where we are able to make these next steps. So we will not talk about positions. We will not talk about. There's a clear expectations. We want to make it into the championship round again. I think there will be a lot of teams challenging us. They will be not surprised like last year. So I expect AGF on a high level. Of course, FC Co. There will be Midtjylland with a lot of good new players challenging us. OB. So it will be really intensive. And first of all, we have to make our job to have the same success like this year. We first of all have to see how the new players work under pressure, how we handle the small detail changes in the offense, how that leads to success, and that's the most important thing, that we are at the beginning successful. That will help us in the same way like last year to develop our whole way of playing. They have another quality. So, for example, Kasper Fisker has another quality than Piri, and Besar Halimi has another quality, like for example Andrew Yulzako. And we have to use their qualities in our way, and that's what we are doing. But the general behavior in the way we are playing against the ball will not change that much. So they have to do their team jobs as well. And also players like the shooting star from last year, Hani Mukhtar, they have to do their team job. I never heard a coach saying the relation to the fans is totally unimportant, and it makes no difference if they're in the stadium or not. And of course, everybody also, I heard from the new players how important it was, their decision to come to Brøndby, also the quality and the strength of the fans. And I think we showed, especially at the end of the season, that it's not just only words we are giving to the fan. It's really a big credit we are giving to them. But we know exactly that one of the reasons why they were so proud of the team last year were that they were playing in a special way, and that we were successful with that way. So if we won't be successful, we will see how the situation will hopefully not change, but how they accept the reasons why it happened. So each fan wants to see his team winning. There is no difference in the whole world, and that's what we are trying to give them. As much as possible wins, and as much as possible intensive games where we follow the way we are playing last year. That's what we want to do this year.